Hey class, hi, hello, namaste, adab, sat sri akal, assalamu alaikum, vanakkam and khamma gani to all of you. Welcome to today's class, and as you all know, this is NCRT series for your CBSE 9, and we are doing the topic chapter polynomials and NCRT solutions. So this is exercise 2.1, question number 1 and question number 2. Got it? So let's start this class. Let's start this part. So as you can see, this is exercise 2.1, पेज नंबर 32 as well. तो पेज नंबर के साथ तक बता दे रहा हूं, ठीक है. Read the question. Which of the following expressions are polynomials in one variable and which are not? So what do we want to see? Which are polynomials in one variable? Okay. So whenever we talk about an algebraic expression being an polynomial, there are two things which you need to take care of. First thing, remember, power must be a whole number. Power of the variable, sorry. Power of the variable. Let me write it very clearly, because power may students will think that power of anything. No, we are not talking about power of anything. We are only talking about the power of the variable. The numbers can have any power they want. So power of the variable must be a whole number, right? First part. The second thing is division by variable. Division by variable is not allowed. You cannot divide by a variable. These are the two things you need to check whenever you are checking whether a given part is a polynomial or not. Okay, so in the first one, as you can see, 4x square minus 3x plus 7. Only first thing, focus on the power of the variable. Here the power of the variable is 2, power of the variable is 1, and when only a constant number is there, that means power of the variable is 0, because x raised to the power 0 is 1 only. So 7 into 1, 7 I can write as 7 into 1, right? 7 I can write as 7 into 1, and which can be written as 7 into x raised to the power 0. So whenever a number is a constant number is given, you will say its power of the variable in that term is 0. So all the variables, all the powers of the variable are whole number. Yes sir, 0, 1, 2 comes under whole number. And you can see division by variable is not done here. So I can say yes sir, it is a polynomial in one variable. Remember, it is asking polynomial in one variable. Second part, y square plus root 2. Now in y square, power of the variable here is 2. Now many will think, sir, square root has come, power is half. But remember, I am telling you very clearly, it is the power of the variable. So power of the variable in any constant term will be 0 only. So again, all the powers of the variable are whole numbers. Division by variable is not done here. So I can say yes sir, it is also a polynomial in one variable, because only one variable are here. In the first example, only x is present as the variable. Here only y is present as the variable. The third one, we have 3 root t plus t root 2. Now see here, in t root 2, the power of the variable is 1. I don't have any problem with it. But here in root t, the power of the variable is half. And half is not a whole number. So it is not a polynomial. It is not a polynomial. Then the fourth one, we have y plus 2 upon y. Okay, so as you can see, let me just write it over here, y plus 2 by y. So here the power of the variable is 1, and here the variable is present in the denominator. You cannot divide by the variable, right? Because if the variable is in the denominator, the power becomes negative, right? So division by variable is not allowed. So I will say nope sir, it is not a polynomial, because here we are dividing by the variable. Okay, and then the fifth thing, x raised to the power 10 minus y cube plus t raised to the power 50. So here power is 10, power is 3, power is 50. So all the powers are what do I say, whole number. Division by variable is also not done. So if I talk about, remember, if I say whether it is a polynomial, I will say yes. But it is asking polynomial in one variable. Polynomial in one variable. So can I say there is only one variable? No. So it is not a polynomial in one variable. It is a polynomial in three variables. Got it? So yes, yes, no, no, no will be your answer. And if the question is only asking whether this is a polynomial, in that case you will say yes. So this is just an extra information I am telling you. It is a polynomial but not a polynomial in one variable. Got it, beta? So this is all in this class. The next question we have. Write the coefficient of x square in each of the following. So coefficient for anything means what? Any constant. Remember the next part, multiplied with variable. याद रखना बेटा, what operation is there between the variable and the coefficient? Multiplication. Coefficient will be multiplied with the variable. So in the first one, you can see 2 plus x square plus x. So in this x square term, I have only x square only. That means x square is multiplied with 1. No way, nothing is there in front of it. That means coefficient is 1. So in this case, coefficient of x square is 1. Second case, 2 minus x square plus x cube. अब बेटा देखो, in case of x square, here you will see instead of x square you have minus x square. That means x square is being multiplied with minus 1. So the coefficient of x square will be minus 1. याद रखना, whenever you are finding the coefficient, the negative sign also is considered with it, है ना? The third one is your pi by 2 into x square plus x. So you can clearly see I have multiplied pi by 2 with x square. So pi by 2 is your coefficient of x square. In the fourth one, देखो, root 2 x minus 1. Now here they are asking coefficient of x square. Is x square present here? No, right? X square is not present here. So I can say, कि sir, if x square is not present, I can say coefficient of x square will be 0. Why? Because I can always write here as 0 into x square. And 0 into x square will become 0 only. So whenever any term is not present, its coefficient will be equal to 0. Whenever any term is not present in that expression, its coefficient will be equal to 0. Got it? So this is all in this class. Again, I would like to tell you all that this is the link to register for Vedantu subscription, vdnt.in/ytpro. Once you reach here, you will have an option to choose from 1 month, 3 month or 6 months. Okay, so in this case you can choose any one, whatever you prefer. Okay, but I would suggest if you take more number of months, the price per month is going to reduce, and also you will get more exposure with Vedantu, so you will be able to learn more and more things. Again, upon that, if you will apply the coupon code here GPPRO, you will get 15% off. And remember, this subscription is for all the subjects: physics, chemistry, maths, bios, SST and English. All the 6 subjects it is applicable to. Got it? So this is the code, this is the link, this is the code. Okay, you can register as soon as possible. So thank you so much, beta. If you have loved this session, show us some love by liking this video, share the video with your friends and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon in some other video. Till then, bye bye, sayonara, khuda hafiz to all of you. Bye bye.